Teresa, Rob, Andy, Kim. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Timeline on Challenge, the show where time and trivia collide and where time is quite literally money. It's a simple game with couples racing against the clock to put a series of events in order with a chance of winning up to £5,000. Yes! So, hoping to do just that, it's today's contestants. They are Laura and James, Teresa and Ron, and Andy and Kim. They are our contestants. Andy and Kim, how are you?
Hello.
So tell us how you met.
We're married, for a start.
We met in a local gym.
Yeah?
Because we're both massive Prince fans, huge Prince fans, and I noticed Andy was always wearing Prince T-shirts, so we had a
What, like
chat.
William and Harry?
No?
Not
the
quite,
artist
no.
formerly known as.
Oh, the artist formerly known as.
Yeah.
You got a band?
Yes, we do the covers band scene in Harlow.
So what do you do in the band?
Oh, obviously you can tell from my heavy metal hair that I'm a lead guitar player.
Kim?
I'm the lead singer.
What's the best gig you've ever done?
Most exciting one we did was Linkfest in Harlow Town Park, and the day we were coming on, it just rained constantly, and there were about 10 people there in tents.
Yeah.
Purple Rain.
Yes.
Very good, yeah.
You know what I mean? But I digress. Go on, so he just chucked down and no one turned up.
There was no one there, it's depressing. We still went out and rocked the house, though, so it was a good show.
Good for you.
The show must go on.
Yeah, yeah. And the show will go on today. Did you like what I done then? And hopefully you might win some money.
Yes.
Andy and Kim. Welcome. Well done. Teresa and Ron. They're here. Welcome them. Hey. So how do you know each other?
Met at a nightclub.
Yeah?
She asked me to warm her seat.
Look after
Look after her seat. We got talking.
All right. Look, warm
I
your
wanted to
seat.
go to the loo,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to lose my seat. So I tapped...
What, in the club?
In
What,
the
is it
club.
like a club?
Yeah,
All right.
because I wear heels, so I need, like, a little respite every now and then. So I tapped this gentleman on the shoulder, which happened to be Ron, and I said, can you just watch my seat for us? I came back from the loo...
Yeah.
And then he had taken that as an invitation to start speaking to me. And then he starts plaguing me with all these calls, and the rest is history.
Yeah. Oh, aren't they lovely? Ladies and gentlemen. Ron, what do you do for a living, mate? What do you do?
I work for airline catering company.
You're not responsible for making those airline meals?
Not me personally, no.
Oh.
Not personally.
Have you ever tasted one of the airline meals?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yes, and the first-class ones are very good. Yeah. Especially the lobster Theodore.
Oh, right. So, yeah, so us little minnows, we just get the rubbish, but they get the thermos flask. Yeah, one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, wonderful people. Teresa Ron! Welcome. Laura and James, give them a round of applause. Welcome. The Timeline. Why are you here? Are you married? Are you a couple? Why are you standing there?
We're not married or a couple.
Although I wish, but...
Oh, really? Oh, really? You fancy Laura?
No, we're just, we're colleagues.
Are you in a relationship at the moment, Laura?
Yeah.
Oh, James, you are?
I'm not, no. Thank you.
So you've worked together, you're work colleagues?
Yep.
Yeah? How long have you worked together?
Year and a half. Started on the same day, promoted on the same day, same birthday.
Used to work for the same company.
And we're going on holiday to the same random ski resort on the same day next year.
Are you sure?
Independently, and I have nothing to do with that.
It is a bit weird.
I think James is stalking you, Laura.
This isn't going to come across well.
James, you got nicknames?
Mumsy is the nickname.
Oh,
Which is unfortunate.
why?
I accidentally picked up the phone in front of the football team at uni and sort of just answered, "Oh, Mumsy, how are you doing?" And ever since then...
Well, I think it's very brave that you've now said that on national television. Laura, have you got a nickname?
He calls me Gangles because my long arms.
Oh, right, OK.
So now the rest of the office does as well.
Well, Mumsy and Gangles, let's hope you do very well on Timeline. Give them a round of applause. Laura and James! So, there they are. These are our contestants, all hoping to win a huge amount of money here on Timeline. Round one is all about earning points. The more points you win, the more time you will have in your time bank at the end of the show, with a chance of winning up to £5,000. Now, in this round, we're giving each couple 60 seconds to complete their timeline, and for every moment they correctly place, they get 1 point. Andy and Kim, you've got 3 categories to choose from. Which one do you fancy? Here they are. Music, history, sport.
I think I'd go with music because I know nothing about sport whatsoever.
No, I must admit, I'm not a sportsman, and history...
I'm not too bad on history, but I'll be in trouble with Andy if we go over that and I don't get it right, so...
Are you happy with music?
Yes.
Please, yeah.
Music it is. 60 seconds in your time bank, and here comes the 5 moments you need to place on your timeline. Glastonbury, Leeds Festival, Download Festival, Woodstock, and finally, the Reading Festival. Place these festivals on the year they were first held. Your time starts now.
I think Woodstock's got to be 69.
Glastonbury would be after that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, go for
Glastonbury's-
70. I think Download and Reading. Download's the most recent, I think. And then I thought Reading and Leeds were pretty much the same thing.
I think, wasn't Reading a more
Reading,
recent festival?
No, let's go Reading 71. I think Reading would be...
No, I don't know anything about Leeds Festival.
No.
But
I think that's
20
the
seconds
offshoot.
gone, plenty
Should
of
we hit
time.
it? Hit the button.
you sure?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Are you sure that's the earliest one?
Plenty of time.
that's good.
Enjoy this.
It's not against... We're not against
No,
the
not
clock,
against
so
the
we can
clock.
just have a look.
OK.
Because Leeds Festival I've never heard of.
No, it was... Because Reading was first, and then they turned it to Reading and Leeds, so I think...
And Download's definitely the most recent.
You know what? Download and Leeds might be around the other way, but...
I think Download is the most recent.
OK, we'll stay where we are, yeah?
OK, so there we are.
Hit the button.
Download, Leeds. You're not sure?
No.
No? Let's have a look, shall we? Place these festivals in the year that they were first held. You're saying Woodstock was back in 1969. You're right. Glastonbury now. You're saying Glastonbury, the first Glastonbury was in 1970. Let's find out. Are you right? Good. So you're saying the Reading Festival, that first happened in 1971? Yes, it did. Well done. Leeds Festival, the first time it ever happened, you're saying it happened in 1999. Are they right? Well done. The Coventry Leeds Download Festival did happen in 2003. So at the end of that round, Andy and Kim, you got 5 out of 5. So would that be enough to give them a chance to play for £5,000 at the end of the show? Only time will tell, and it'll be telling us right after this break. Thank you. Hello, welcome back to Timeline, the game show where banking time can lead to banking serious money up to £5,000. Now, before the break, Andy and Kim correctly placed all 5 moments on their timeline, and now they have 5 points. Teresa and Ron, it's now your turn to play round 1, and you've got 2 categories to choose from. Here they are. History and sport.
I think we should try sport.
I think we should try history.
Sport.
All right, sport.
You're lucky, actually, because the question is the history of sport. So, I digress. You're going to go with sport. Here comes the 5 moments you need to place on your timeline. Wimbledon, the Ryder Cup, the Grand National, the NFL Super Bowl, and finally, the FA Cup. It's a point for everyone you get right, and you've got 60 seconds to complete your timeline. Place these sporting events on the year they officially began. Your time starts now.
OK, so...
I think the Grand Nationals.
Yeah, that's
First
like a really old one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
OK, so I'd say that the NFL...
Plenty of time.
NFL's quite recent, I would imagine.
So, where?
1967. We'll have a guess on that.
OK.
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon's quite institutional
Yeah,
as well,
because
isn't it?
it's tennis, Fred Perry and all that. FA Cup 1927.
You're asking me? I don't play football.
Okay.
OK, yeah, just bung it
Okay,
there.
let's go for Ryder Cup in 1927.
OK,
FA Cup is football. That's got to be.
it's got to be quite old.
Yeah.
I don't know about the NFL, though, is that...
Yeah, there's American football in it.
Yeah.
It's got
OK,
to be.
can I bang it?
10 seconds,
Can I bang
guys.
it? You ready?
Let's change
8,
these two.
7.
sure?
Yeah.
You've got to stop before the time's up. Well done. So, do you feel confident, guys?
No.
No.
OK, let's find out, shall we? Now, you're saying the Grand National first happened in 1839, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they right? So, Wimbledon, you believe that that first started in 1871? The FA Cup, you reckon that first started 1877? No. It's all right, still got one. OK, and there's 2 left on the ball. The NFL Super Bowl, did that first start in 1927? No.
Okay.
Finally, the Ryder Cup, did that first start in 1967? Are the guys right with that one?
No.
All right, commiserations. Let's see how the timeline should look. Here we go. This is it.
Oh,
right.
Swaps it, look.
So you got the FA Cup and Wimbledon the wrong way round.
Yeah.
But nobody's out at the end of this round, so do not worry. You've got yourself 1 point. Ladies and gentlemen, Teresa and Ron. So, Laura and James, good luck to you, Gangle and Mumsy. History is... You've a full 60 seconds and your 5 moments are... Harry Houdini dies after being punched. King Harold killed at Hastings. Anne Boleyn beheaded. Van Gogh cuts off part of his ear. And finally, Admiral Nelson loses his right arm. Here's what you have to do. Place these historic incidents on the year they happened. Your time starts now.
OK, so Battle of
1066.
Hastings, 1066,
That's
definitely.
the easy one.
Admiral Nelson, well, 1536 will be Anne Boleyn, wouldn't it? Henry VIII. Or was that 1797?
Oh, that's
Harry Houdini is a
He has to
photo of
be.
him for a start. So 1926.
OK, that makes sense. Admiral Nelson.
1860.
No, not that late.
Van Gogh.
20 seconds gone.
I think that's got to be Van Gogh, isn't
Yep,
it?
I was thinking that. Is it these two? We definitely should know this.
Yeah, we really
Anne
should.
Boleyn,
This is going to be embarrassing.
headed. This is going to be awkward.
I'm tempted to go that one and that one. What do you reckon?
Well, look, put it in, we'll have a look, have a think.
Try it. Or is it the way around?
Yeah,
One of the two. Or is it neither of the two?
Anne Boleyn. There.
What did we have before?
That's
15
definitely right.
seconds.
I go with you on the photograph here. 1800s Van Gogh.
Really should know
Not
this,
sure about
really
these
should know
two.
this. You happy with that?
Yeah.
I'm blaming the pressure.
It's Anne Boleyn, isn't it? You're going through night-headed...
Just can't remember the rhyme.
Let's see how you did, OK? James and Laura. King Harold was killed. You're saying that was back in 1066. Are they right? Yes. Well done.
At least we got that.
Put him in. That's correct.
Admiral Nelson loses an arm in 1536. Are the guys right?
No.
No, you said that just before it. Why did you put it there?
I don't know, pressure.
Blind panic.
Bit of pressure.
The pressure.
All right, OK then. Anne Boleyn beheaded in 1797. Van Gogh cuts off part of his ear in 1888. Yes. And finally, let's find out if that picture theory works. Harry Houdini died in 1926.
That's all right.
Not bad. Yeah, well done, well done. See? So let's have a look at the timeline. This is how it should have looked.
We knew that.
Yeah.
They got Anne Boleyn and Avril Nelson the wrong way round.
Only 200 years out, what's that?
So at the end of the round, though, Laura and James, you've got a respectable 3 points. So going into round 2, the scores are Teresa and Ron with 1, Laura and James with 3, but Andy and Kim are in the lead with 5 points. At the end of this round, the couple with the least points will be leaving. Now, in round 2, instead of dates on the timeline, it's numbers. It could be how quick, it could be how long. Teresa and Ron, you get to go first this time. So these are the 3 categories you get to choose from. Autobiographies, vegetables, countries.
Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Vegetables? You sure?
You get vegetables? Do you ever serve any vegetables in those little meals you get on a plane?
No, not me personally, no.
So, Teresa, feel confident, vegetables?
I don't know, because I don't know a lot of veg, only like sweet corn.
So why have you picked it?
Because Ron said he wanted veg.
And do you eat a lot of veg, Ron?
No, not really.
All right, then, well, good luck. Vegetables it is. Here come the 5 items you need to place. Pumpkin, tomato, carrot, onion, and finally, sweet potato. Here's what you have to do. Place these vegetables on their Guinness World Record-breaking weights as of 2013. Your time starts now.
Right, I think the heaviest has got to be a pumpkin.
OK.
So we can put that down.
OK, this yam, sweet potato?
Sweet potato, yeah.
That goes there, I think.
You think so? Yeah,
It's
OK.
quite heavy-ish.
Tomato, I would imagine, is quite heavy as well.
OK, quick, speed up.
I think there. Carrot onions.
Carrots are lighter, aren't they?
Yeah, but there's probably heavy ones somewhere.
18 seconds left.
And onions, we'll have a punt on onions. Put that one there. Is there anything you want to change quickly?
No, not particularly.
I reckon.
Can I bang it? Can I bang it?
Go for it, go for
Yeah?
it. Yeah, go for it.
I like the fact that Ron really knows his food, you know.
I like eating food.
Yeah, so do I. I love food. I wouldn't eat anything else. Here we go. So place these vegetables in their Guinness World Record-breaking weights. You're saying the biggest onion weighed 3.51 kilograms. Are you right? No, I'm afraid not. The next one is carrots. You're saying that the biggest carrot was 7.495 kilograms. Are you right? Oh. It's going really well, isn't it? OK. Here's the third one. You're saying tomatoes. The biggest tomato you're claiming was 8.61 kilograms. Oh. All right, then. Next one. You claim that the biggest sweet potato was 37 kilograms. Are they right? Did you know that is about the same weight as a large dog, Teresa?
A large dog?
Yeah, but obviously a lot easier to mash. So, here we go, finally. You're claiming that the Guinness World Record-breaking weight for a pumpkin was 824.86 kilograms. Please be right. That is the same weight as a smart car.
No.
Yeah, obviously not as easy as a park, but anyway, let's see how the timeline should have looked. So,
Tomatoes are the lightest.
so tomatoes were the lightest, 3.51 kilograms. Then the largest onion was 7.49 kilograms, and the carrot was in the middle. But you scored 2. And don't be disheartened. You've now got a total of 3 points. Ron and Teresa. So will that be enough to take them into the final round? Only time will tell, and I'll be telling you right after this break. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Timeline. Now, before the break, Teresa and Ron scored a total of 3 points. Laura and James are up next to play round 2. How do you feel, Laura and James?
I think we're both happy that countries is still there.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at the categories then. This is what you've got to play with. It is, of course, autobiographies and countries. I'm assuming, obviously, now you're going to go with autobiographies.
No.
Going to see if the geography degree was any use whatsoever. And,
Geography
countries.
degree. Laura and James, countries it is. It's 1 point for the right answer. You've just 45 seconds in your time bank, and if you make it to the final, the more points you have, the more time you'll have. So, Laura and James, countries it is. Here comes the 5 moments you need to place on your timeline. Brazil, Australia, Russia, Canada, and finally, Mexico. Here's what you have to do. Place these countries on their population as of 2013, according to the CIA Fact Book. Your time starts now.
OK, Canada's not populated at all, is it, really? Oh, sorry, Australia.
Australia, get Australia low.
And Canada next, maybe? Most populated Brazil, she says there. Yeah,
I'm not sure. Russia next, surely.
And then Mexico. Or
Have a think before I press.
Plenty of time,
Happy with
plenty of time.
Australia?
Australia's just people around the coast. Canada, there's not actually that many people in Canada either. Australia's not many, it's like, yeah, that's one.
Yeah, happy with that.
Russia, Mexico, go with that, yeah?
20 seconds. Oh.
I'm confident with Brazil.
That's a difficult one. Land maths.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Do you think that geography degree, do you think it paid off? Let's find out. So, place these countries on their population as of 2013. You're saying in Australia are 22,262,501. Are you right? Yes.
Come on.
Yeah. So, here we go. Canada now. You think it's got over 34 million? Yes!
Yeah, something's going on there.
Well done, guys. Mexico, here we go. 116 million.
Yes.
Well done. Russia, what do you reckon? 142 million.
You were quite confident that
I thought Brazil was the highest, so hopefully
All right.
there's a chance.
OK. Russia, 142 million. Yeah. Which obviously means Brazil has 201 million. Let's hear the noise. Yep, there it is. Well done indeed. 5 out of 5. Congratulations. So I can tell you you've now got a total score, Laura and James, of 8 points. Well done. So, Andy and Kim. Not a lot of choice. Say it in my voice, Andy. How would you say that?
I'd say autobiographies, Brian.
Autobiographies it is. Andy and Kim. Good luck. Katie Price. Wayne Rooney. Charlotte Church. Russell Brand. Finally, Robbie Williams. Here's what you have to do. Place these celebrities on the age when their first autobiography was published. Your time starts now.
I think Charlotte Church has got to be 15, isn't it?
Yeah, I think she's definitely the youngest
Go
one.
for it. Wayne Rooney, I don't know if he is 20. I think he might be 25. Russell Brand.
Russell Brand, I would say... I don't know. I'd do...
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
What's wrong?
I think she was older when she did her
I
autobiography.
don't think she
20
was. She's
seconds
had
left.
about 4 of them.
Oh, OK.
Go back.
We'll go this one.
Put her back. Put Russell
I'm
back
not
in
sure
there.
about these two.
Because he was, yeah. I think that's good enough. Hit the clock. Hit the clock.
Are you sure?
That's you. Hit the clock.
OK. I'm not convinced.
Well done, well done. I like that. You were sort of also, yeah. Then it was, hit the clock, hit the clock, hit the clock. There we go, then. Let's find out. Place these celebrities on the age when their first autobiography was published. So you're saying Charlotte Church was 15 years of age. Let's find out if you're right. Well done. Katie Price, was she 20 when she done her first autobiography? No.
See?
Oh, so that was an Andy moment, was it?
It was.
Now, you're saying Wayne Rooney was 25. Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah.
Definitely. Russell Brand, you're saying he was 27. Let's find out.
That's Jordan. Yeah.
So, Robbie, was he 32 when he brought out his first autobiography?
Right.
No, guys. Oh, he only got one. OK, so let's see how the timeline should have looked. This is it. So, Wayne and Katie, the wrong way round. Wayne was 20, Katie was 25. Robbie, of course, now we know, 27. Anything you would have done differently there?
Those four, probably in a different order.
But they got one right. Give them a round of applause. Well done. Andy and Kim, you scored one, so you got a total of 6. That's not bad. Which means we say goodbye to Teresa and Ron. Have you had a nice time?
Yeah, it's been
Absolutely.
fun. It's been fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, Teresa and Ron. OK, so let's find out who is going to play for the money. Now, in this round, you have to work out which event came from a certain year. So, Andy and Kim, with the least amount of points, you get to choose first. Your options are 1938, 1960, 2005. What's it going to be, guys? Which one are you drawn to?
2005's...
At least we were alive in 2005.
We were alive.
2005 it is. Now, this time it's just 30 seconds on the clock. Now, I'm going to reveal 6 events, and you need to work out which 3 did happen in 2005 and which 3 did not. There's 2 points for every correct decision, and remember, whoever has the most points at the end of this round will be going on to play for £5,000. And if at the end of the round, if the scores are tied, whoever has the least time on their clock is out. Andy and Kim, which 3 of these events did happen in 2005 and which 3 did not? Ellen MacArthur completes her round-the-world voyage in a record time. NASA's space shuttle program ends. Armed robbers steal Edvard Munch's The Scream. England beat Australia to win the first Ashes in 18 years. Finding Nemo is released in UK cinemas. And finally, Guitar Hero debuts on PlayStation 2. Your time starts now.
What do you think?
I'd probably keep Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Ellen MacArthur's Around the World.
I think the space shuttle program was after that.
OK. I don't know when this... I've got absolutely no idea about this.
We need to make some decisions, really.
Yeah.
You haven't got long. 10 seconds. 9, 8...
Hit the screen.
Get rid of this.
And we'll go with that.
Go with that, it's fine. Yep.
Why is that? Not sure.
That's panic.
There's 2 points for every right decision. So, Ellen MacArthur's round-the-world voyage, you believe that happened in February 2005. Are they right? So, NASA's space shuttle program ends. You're saying it didn't happen in July 2005. Are you right? Yes, you are. You're right, it was 2011. Armed robbers steal Edvard Munch's The Scream in August 2005. You're saying that didn't happen. Are they right? Yeah! You're right, it was 2004. England beat Australia in the Ashes, September 2005. You're saying that did happen. Are you right? And Finding Nemo, released in 2005. You're saying that did happen. Are they right? It was 2003. Guitar Heroes, you, Guitar Man.
You got that? I've got Guitar
Well,
Hero.
let's find out. So you're saying that didn't happen in 2005. Are they right? No. It did happen November 2005. But you did brilliantly. Well done. You got 8 points, making a grand total of 14. Well done. So which couple will be saying goodbye at the end of this round, and who will be going on with a chance of winning £5,000? Only time will tell, and it will be telling us after this break. Welcome Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Timeline, the show where if you want to win up to £5,000, you really do need time on your side. Now, before the break, we saw Andy and Kim score a total of 14 points. Laura and James are about to face their next timeline before the couple with the most points go on to play for a possible £5,000. OK, guys, you've got 2 years to choose from. 1938, 1960.
Not feeling great about either, really.
My logic is that in 1938, these things might stand out more.
Well, that's exactly what we're thinking.
Yeah.
The 60s, we're just going to guess every single one,
Yeah,
aren't we?
1938.
So 1938 it is. So which three events did happen in 1938 and which three didn't? The UK introduces the state pension. Hepburn and Grant star in Bringing Up Baby. RMS Titanic sinks. Superman first appears in comic books. Orson Welles' radio production of The War of the Worlds causes panic in America. And finally, Princess Elizabeth marries Philip Mountbatten. Your time starts now.
OK, so it's just before the war.
Titanic goes. I don't think.
You don't think? OK, so just leave them. Which one do you think it was? Bringing Up Baby. That's Colour. So I'm not, I don't know. State pension. That's just before the war. Where they brought it in after the war.
They brought it after the war.
So leave
no,
that?
no, make it small.
That is small. Oh,
No,
it's not.
that's small.
Sorry.
Make that
Titanic's
small.
small. What do you not think was Titanic?
Marries.
You've got 10 seconds
No,
left.
I think Titanic was. What do you reckon?
No, go.
Yeah?
7,
Small.
6.
Sure?
Yeah, no, but hey.
I'm pretty sure Titanic was on the
I don't know. Maybe it was.
So, the UK introduces the state pension. You're saying that didn't happen in January 1938. Are you right? It actually happened in 1909, so well done, congratulations.
I'm not sure we knew that.
So Hepburn and Grant star in Bringing Up Baby. You wasn't confident with this, was you, Laura?
Never heard of it.
But you are saying it did happen in February 1938. Are you right?
Yes!
RMS Titanic sinks. You're saying it didn't happen in April 1938. You are. It happened in 1912. So Superman first appears in June 1938. Well, you know your history. You know 1938, didn't you?
Yeah, 1938. We were
OK,
so
Orson Welles' radio production of War of the Worlds causes panic in America. You're saying it did happen in October 1938. Well done. Now, as we know, points means time, so let's have a look at the last one. Here we go. Princess Elizabeth marries Philip Mountbatten. Didn't happen in 1938. Yes! You scored 6 out of 6, giving you a total of 20 points. Congratulations, Laura and James. All of which means, sadly, we have to say goodbye to Kim and Andy. There they are. Have you had a nice time?
Fantastic.
Really good, yeah, really good.
Loved it.
Give them a round of applause. It's Andy and Kim.
Thank you.
Laura and James, you are in the final. Come on, tell us, how do you feel?
It's just got serious, hasn't
Yeah,
it? So now it's a
yeah.
little bit more nerve-wracking than before.
Exciting, though.
Anyway, I'm pleased it is getting serious. So here's how it works. You're given 15 seconds to complete your timeline, plus, of course, 5 seconds for every point you have won so far. You've scored 20 points, which means you've now a total of 1 minute and 55 seconds in your time bank, and that's how long you've got to correctly place 5 events on your timeline. If you get all 5 events right, you could be playing for £5,000. Laura and James, it is high time for your next timeline. There's the time and there's the timeline. 1990 to 1995. You'll be shown 5 clips. All you need to do is to place each clip on the right year. As there are 6 years on the timeline, one of them is a red herring, so you want to avoid that one. These are your categories. Royalty, banking, politics, music, and of course, Europe. So your time will start counting down when the first clip you choose starts to play. But remember, the longer you watch the clip, the more time you'll be wasting. Place the events on the right year and you're going to win £500. And after you've placed 5 moments on your timeline, I will give you a chance to double your winnings. So, which do you fancy?
Let's go music. Start off with that. Music, then
Music.
Brian.
You've got 1 minute 55 seconds in your time bank, and your time starts when the clip begins. In which year did Meatloaf make this vow?
Not early 90s.
Early 90s, I agree.
1991, 92.
91?
Oh, 92. Just got a feeling on 92 for no reason whatsoever.
Well, you've got a hunch.
Should we go for it? Yeah? 92.
Yeah.
Stop the clock. So, you're saying I Will Do Anything for Love, which of course was the hit for Meatloaf. That came out in 1992. No.
I think it's 1990.
All right, well, let's have a look at where it should go on the timeline.
Oh.
Oh, well, no, we wouldn't have gone for that.
1993.
Definitely.
Another category. Here we go. Have a little look at them. Which one do you fancy? Royalty, banking, politics or Europe?
Go royalty.
Yes.
Go royalty, please.
Royalty. Good luck. In which year did this royal building look more like a bonfire?
This castle, dating back to the
Windsor
9th
Castle
century,
fire.
now struck
Late
at its
90s.
very heart.
Sure, that's late 90s,
Smoke
which
could
I
be
think.
seen
Or
from
mid-90s,
the
rather.
Great
95?
Park,
94.
the M4, the M...
Sure.
94.
94. Fine.
1994, you believe that that fire happened at Windsor Castle? Oh. Oh, no, all right then. So what year did that happen?
Oh, no.
Oh, 92.
gosh.
So here we go. Here are the categories again, guys. We've got banking, politics or Europe.
Do you fancy Europe?
Let's give it a go.
Yep, Europe then, please.
Europe it is. Here's your question. In which year did this handshake unite 2 nations?
They're through. They're through. They're through. Hey! There's the handshake we've all been waiting for. Mr. Flag and Bishop Cosette.
Oh, the Channel Tunnel. That's the Channel Tunnel, which was...
OK, think about this.
What do you reckon? 95? Should we go 95?
Yeah,
95.
can't be that.
Don't think it was as early as that could be. We're not sure, but should we go 95?
Yeah.
Happy with that?
So, of course, what we're showing there was the Channel Tunnel. So 1995, you're saying, that happened. £500. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Oh, dear. All right, let's have a look at where it should have gone. Where it should have gone on the timeline.
Oh, no.
1990. There's still
rubbish fine, like that.
£1,000 on the board. Here are the categories: banking, politics.
Politics, please.
Come on, Laura.
Come on.
James. In which year did this underdog become top dog?
It's the day Nelson Mandela and South Africa's black majority
It was
could
around the
truly
World
say
Cup
they're
in South
taking
Africa,
power.
which is on
The country's parliament was opening its doors to its first
2015,
black
12,
Yeah, plenty of time.
9, 6, 3... I think it's on an odd number, so I think it's 95. Yeah?
I have no idea. Good a reason as any.
So hold on, whoa. So 15,
Time.
that's fine, 15, 12...
Yeah, loads of time.
9,
One more clip left.
3, 2000... Oh, 1997, 94. 94? Rugby World Cup's in 2015, isn't it? Or 2014? I don't know. Yeah, we'll go for that, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, that's on.
Was Nelson Mandela elected the first black president in 1994 in South Africa?
Yes!
Yes! Well done! £500. You've got 2 to choose from there, 1995 or 1991. In which year did the authorities arrest this man for bearing all?
Formally under arrest for the first time,
looks
Nick
really
Leeson
early.
is taken out of his police cell for an initial hearing before a Supreme
1991?
Court
Well, we'll
judge.
let it finish, 'cause
There,
we've got
the
time.
extradition
Plenty of
warrant was
time.
accepted and Leeson arrested.
What do you reckon?
Think of the car. How old
10
is that?
seconds.
It looks more 80s,
Go 91.
so it's close to the
91.
90s. Oh, it's not easy. 91? Yep.
4 seconds left. So, the whole thing with Nick Leeson, did that happen in 1991? Oh. Which means, of course, it must have been 1995. That was, of course, the year that Nick Leeson was arrested for causing the collapse of Bearing Bank. But you haven't quite collapsed. You've got £500. But how do you fancy doubling that, giving you a grand total of £1,000? Let me explain how it works. I've one last timeline. It goes from 1976 to 1998. We're going to put 45 seconds on the clock. You can rearrange the timeline as many times as you wish, and if you can correctly place all 5 events in 45 seconds, we will double your money to £1,000. To do that, you need to place 5 albums on the year they entered the UK charts. What do you want to do, guys?
£500 is a lot, but a grand would be great, so let's go for it.
You're going to go for it?
Yeah. Agreed?
Brilliant, well done, well done.
Brilliant.
We're all behind you, we're all rooting for you.
Yeah.
Here we go, good luck indeed. Place these albums on the year in which they achieved their highest UK chart position. Iron Maiden, Iron Maiden. All Saints, All Saints. 5, 5. Take That and Party. ABBA, ABBA. Your time starts now.
Cool. ABBA oldest, definitely.
Yeah, 5 newest. All Saints 97. Take That 92. Iron Maiden 1980.
Yes!
Oh, brilliant. Well done. Well done. Give us a kiss. Actually, it's good, isn't it, Joe? Give me a kiss.
Yep.
Did they do well, ladies and gentlemen? They won £1,000. So that's it from me. Thank you for your time. Join us again when we've got 3 more couples playing Timeline, the show where time really is money. How happy are you?
Very, very.
Bye-bye.